At the inauguration party on my sister's first day taking over the company, I hadn't even lifted my glass for a toast when she coldly said, "You're fired. Security will escort you out." I calmly set my guest badge on the table and replied, "Tell mom and dad the board will meet in 3 hours." I was 19 when I first understood how power moved in my family, and that understanding would take 16 years to weaponize. Dad held out a contract promising a salary none of my friends could imagine. My sister Vanessa stood behind him, already twirling the new office keys like she'd earned them. "I want equity instead," I said. "Take the salary, Cheryl," he replied, eyes glued to the football game on TV. I slid my handwritten agreement across the folding table, one page asking for ownership percentage instead of cash. He grabbed a pen and signed without reading. His team was driving toward the end zone. The signature happened during a commercial break. Vanessa leaned in. "You always make things complicated." A year later, when Dad handed out bonuses, Vanessa got hers in an envelope thick enough to thump. Mine was another equity transfer, signed without a glance. Our younger brother Aiden had joined by then, stumbling through tasks with inherited confidence. When he misplaced reports, Dad told me to fix it. When Vanessa forgot client calls, Mom said she was under pressure. I learned the family rule early. My mistakes were responsibilities, theirs were inconveniences. The turning point came in 2013. Vanessa was about to sign a partnership deal that would have destroyed us financially. Dad muted the video call. "Is this good or not?" he asked, eyes still on the TV. I slipped a single paragraph into the folder. Section 14C, a safeguard clause. If a non-equity executive terminated a majority shareholder without board approval, control reverted instantly. "Sign this too," I said. He didn't read it. His team scored. The pen hit the paper during the replay. Vanessa glared at me. "Why do you always have to be involved?" Over the years, the pattern continued. Mom praising Vanessa for my ideas. Aiden congratulated for my deals. 3 hours before the gala, I arrived early. The screens showed Vanessa's face on loop. Our new CEO. Aiden beside her. VP of sales. No mention of me. Not co-founder. Not partner. Nothing. I checked the seating chart. My parents at table 3. Siblings at table 1. My name at table 12. Labeled guest. Aiden appeared, adjusting his cufflinks. "Tonight's not really about you." In that moment, everything clicked. I'd been erased long before tonight. This was simply the public version. The moment I left the ballroom, I drove straight home and placed my laptop on the car hood. I opened the folder labeled continuity. Inside, 16 years of ownership transfers, contracts signed during commercial breaks, archived emails. I sent encrypted emails to every board member, triggered courier pickup for stamped filings, activated the voting portal I'd built years ago. My equity total, 58%, silent, unadvertised, intact. Then I pulled up section 14C. They'd handed me the trigger themselves, on stage, in front of 200 witnesses. 3 hours later, I walked back into the gala as security sealed the exits. Vanessa paused mid-laugh. Phones vibrated across the room. Mr. Whitman rose and nodded to security. They closed the doors. No one could leave. The lights dimmed. The 60-foot screen lit up. Emergency shareholder meeting. Section 14C activated. Vanessa's breath hitched audibly. I walked the center aisle and set my laptop at the podium. The voting portal expanded across the screen. "Good evening," I said, voice level. "Under section 14C, control reverts to the majority shareholder. A motion has been filed." Mr. Whitman stepped beside me. "Motion to rescind the appointments of Vanessa Lawson as CEO and Aiden Lawson as VP of sales. Do I have a second?" "Yes, second." Several voices echoed. The vote opened. Green for yes, red for no, 58%, then 61%, 65%, 67%. Each tick felt like a countdown. Guests leaned forward, mesmerized. Vanessa lunged forward. "Stop this. This is my ceremony." "This is a legal meeting, Miss Lawson," Mr. Whitman said. "Please step back." The number ticked higher, 71%. The bar turned solid green. "Motion carries," Mr. Whitman announced, effective immediately. 4 months later, my office sat where the old storage closet used to be. Simple nameplate, brushed steel, just my name and title. Vanessa listed her lake house. Aiden's non-compete held firm. Mom and Dad left for Florida. They all reached out eventually. Texts, voicemails, apologies. I let them pass through. None landed. Silence isn't weakness. It's direction.